It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shoots. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Now, here is James. Back to Reeves. Inside. And the basket by Hachimura.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Up and over Doncic. And it's Morant missing. Now Los Angeles with it. And Zach Edey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Doncic. To the inside. Ayton.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
It's tipped. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That gives them the lead.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Pass to Hachimura. James, outside. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Cleared away by Wells.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Here's Kleber. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Grizzlies lead by 5. Clark with the screen. Here's Morant. Smart with the defensive effort.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's Morant missing. So it's Los Angeles now. Ayton with a screen. Here's Doncic. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Here's an 8-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Down low. Here's Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the paint. Smart outside. James left side. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
Pass to Konchar. Drains the triple. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's James. Kleber outside. Smart for three. No good on the bucket. Beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis ahead, up by 4.
Memphis, 14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Lakers trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 7-point differential. The open shot, Doncic. Nice shot from the wing.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
That was your dad's team.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Jerome on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Rebounded by LeBron. Lakers trail by 5. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And another miss by Memphis.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And that one misses. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
The putback. Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Here's Jerome. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
James outside. Second chance effort. Doing what he does. LeBron.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant to the middle. And the dunk by Edey. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Edey.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. Morant bullies his way in for the bucket.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Jackson outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Morant gets double teamed. Pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Now Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Second chance shot. And it's Morant missing. Lakers trail by 3. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And stolen by Reeves. Here's James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
And it's Morant off the drive. Yes, it's good. Morant's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Hachimura sets a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Morant. LeBron with the rebound. To the inside. In the paint, Luka!
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Edey. Rebounded by the Lakers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Out to James. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Morant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Smart on the drive. Here's Reeves. Good. Reeves has gotten his second bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you, Ryan.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Aldama, no good. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Reeves. 51 seconds left in the third. Aldama grabs a board. Grizzlies trail by 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around. Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instinct, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Smart. Vanderbilt with a screen. With 4 on the clock. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 8.
Memphis, 30.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Which means you need to get up right now and get loud.
The Lakers lead by 8. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Vincent left side. Three-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Doncic outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
At the line for the Lakers.
That free throw misses. So both teams making some changes here. Good on the second one. Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant with it. Now Doncic defending. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Morant gets double teamed. Inside. Clark, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to James. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Terrific focus from Morant.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Doncic outside. Takes a three. Oh, the shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant. And he drives in. Oh, the stuff.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
It's James on the wing. Outside Hachimura. Can't get the three. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant. Doncic there for the rebound. The Lakers lead by 9. Hachimura. Misses the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he powers it down, one-handed.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's the pass to Smart. Now James. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Smart. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant. Oh my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Smart with the ball. Outside Vanderbilt. Here he goes. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 7. Oh, it doesn't go. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
James inside. 8. Oh, he leaves no question.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Morant. Banks it home. Big shot.
Nice handoff by Caldwell Pope. making a well-timed pass.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant